Hold on. Things I need to see at the grocery store.
Speaking
My
of
man.
ammunition,
Yeah, my man. I like the okay. You see, man, you quicker than me, man. You go crazy.
speaking of ammunition,
Speaking of ammunition, man, I'm gonna let you go talk about this one because I just really have my thing I wanted to speak about it, but but you're more familiar with the topic.
so yeah, I came across this a couple weeks ago actually, but I just keep it in the tuck.
Mm,
But yeah, there's some vending machines popping up at grocery stores. So
mm-hmm.
where you get your oranges and
Bogus.
your mayo and all that, you can get ammo.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as you're 21 and over, you can buy ammo. Um, just like an ATM, you ain't gotta do nothing else just to get the ammo. So um, I thought this was super scary. Um, and the reason I say that is because yeah, it's just ammo, but that's half of what you need, right? And with ghost guns, people printing guns, I got a 3D printer myself. So imagine if I just go to the store and buy some ammo, and print me a gun, and I'm 14. It ain't. I can get somebody to get the ammo because they think I'm a kid and I don't got no gun or whatever, right? So I just think this is a weird place to have it, of all things. First and foremost, ammo in a grocery store, fam. Picking up some shells with your Velveeta shells. Hmm. I don't really like it, man. I don't. I would think this is cool if it's like maybe in some of the WalMarts,
Mm.
the Dicks,
That's like a
the
big
place.
five or something.
Yeah, yeah, the places where you get guns for sport.
Like the sporting goods, yeah, like the
Yeah, right.
yeah the
So
fishing
that's what.
tackle
Yeah,
places, yeah, makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah. Like Bass Pro, like cool. Like I get it. Um, but yeah, man, at the Kroger, at the Vons, at
At
the
the
Albertsons,
Safeways,
at the Safeway, at the Winco, at the grocery who is it grocery outlet
yep. At
grocery outlet ammo market
mm.
nah I'm not really a fan of this. I ain't got a long speech about it, but I think this is also just telling where we're going and what they can kind of like move into these places of commerce and stores. And I don't know if these grocery stores need money and they're getting paid. I didn't see anything about that in the article, like if they're getting some
Percentage.
money to have something like that in their stores. But that's kind of the gist of it for y'all who don't know. And yeah, I'm gonna just get out the way and let T cook on this one. So, what'd you think when I
Um,
brought this one up?
Same thing you did. My initial response was scary. As somebody who, I actually, I'm gonna leave it at where you left it at. It's scary just for that reason, but I'm gonna take it on a whole different level, right? As some because you were thinking on the sorry, you took it to the level of a person who has a maybe a 3D printer, you know what I mean, and do things. But also, I was took it to the level as for citizens. Okay, cool. That's one aspect of shopping, but for felons, this seems like to be an easy market for them to be able to commit more crimes, like because they're not allowed to have firearms. So, a felon when they buy a firearm, 9 times out of 10, cool, they bought a firearm with some ammunition, but how are they going to replenish that ammunition after they fire that? You know what I mean? So you just gave them an easy source to go ahead and just walk up, or not them personally. They can just get somebody. Everybody knows somebody 21, like, especially if you're 21. Like, and you're at the grocery store. Hey, bro, since you're over there picking up a pack of you know what I mean, in a boxer. You know what I mean? Since you're there, like, a box of ports and a box of a box of ports and a box of oh
And a
no,
box of
two box of smokes. Oh no, you're getting two box of smokes.
mm, mm,
That's crazy. Like on the face of that, like I thought for not even the NRA, but because they always cosplay like they care about the citizens, but like for the actual citizens who like care about gun rights and things like that, I would think that was the first thing I would think. Like, hey, yo, what about the people that aren't supposed to have these? Like, I don't want to arm my enemy, like, or the people I'm getting armed. Like, I thought it was like people arm themselves to protect themselves against criminals. So it's like, why would you be in favor of a proponent to arm the criminals? Like, I feel like, because I feel like, what they say, what my notes say right here. Yeah, here we go. They are quoted as saying Our automated ammo dispensers are accessible 24/7, ensuring that you can buy ammunition on your own schedule, free from the constraints of store hours and long lines. Now, when I saw that, I was wondering how many gun owners are struggling with the constraints of long lines and constricting schedules of purchasing ammunition. Did they just make up a problem that people don't have and just like, hey, this is why we gotta sell it right here because like nobody's even thinking about ammunition like that. Like it's like when you go to Ace Hardware and buy some lug nuts, you're like, oh yeah, I need some lug nuts. How long is the line over there? Not at all. Like so, I thought that was very interesting. Did you also see the picture they posted in the article as well?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
the defense rest. Like you saw how ridiculous that looked in the what was that, the fruit section? They had it in between they had it in between the Snapple and the sodas. Like they had it Snapples in the cooling right here. They had that sit up in there like a Bitcoin machine, and then they had it right there, like, and then they had the soda machine oh, sorry, sodas. Like I was like, yo, that's gonna look very awkward in any supermarket you go to. Like you could, it would make more sense if they put it next to like a Bitcoin machine or an ATM or something. Like, but I don't
Dog
know.
whistle shit, man.
Yeah, it is.
I'll tell you that a lot of this gives me dog whistle vibes. Like
What
this
is
is
dog whistle?
dog whistles. What they say when there's pretty much a message going out that only certain people are supposed to hear.
Mmm.
Often used to send a message that Black people can't catch in terms of like how we go about it.
Mmm.
So for me, I was like, yo, this is a little dog whistly. Like if like you were saying, if you're a felon, all they need to do is get that footage off the camera that you bought ammo. You messed up your probation. You messed up
Yep.
your parole.
Mm-hmm.
Easy,
Not
quick
not
and
even
easy.
that.
Put you right back in there. Right
But
back
not even.
in there.
But I'm saying not even that though. If you are not even on probation or on, if you're not even on those type of
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
stipulations, you still can't have it for the rest of your life. Like what I'm saying, as
Oh
long
yeah,
as you
yeah.
are a felon, like so, it could be 30 years from now. They see that footage. They come. Well, not 30. I think it's statutory.
Statute of limitations.
Statute of limitations will be 7 years. But yeah. So, but anyway, but like I said, they can hold that footage for up to 7 years and come to your house and just knock on the door and take you to jail for being a felon in possession of ammunition.
Be
And
like, I ain't even got it. I bought it for
yeah,
Frank,
it doesn't
but
matter,
we got
but
this
it's
footage.
constructive possession. Yeah, they have a thing called constructive possession. Like you once possessed it. Like I mean, they have the footage. So it's crazy how that law works, at least in
Yeah,
California
that's that
and New
dog
York
whistle
for sure.
shit. And
So,
just to add on real quick, man, that
mm,
whole shit you were talking about with the picture,
mm,
that was another dog whistle for me. You got the Snapples,
mm,
you got all the like
mm,
black, all the drinks the Black people like right
mm,
around that machine too. Come on, man. I don't like
mm.
that. To me, that was another dog whistle. It's like, yo, fam, like if you
Like
ain't
the
hearing that frequency, you ain't
yeah,
seeing that kind of thing. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
I just didn't like that either. Like, why you
So
gotta put it there?
I'm
You ain't
so
put it next
so
to no like white people shit. Put it next to the pasta, motherfucker. Like, what you doing?
they're putting it in the positive. No,
Right?
I'm saying no, I get it though. It's definitely giving like Billy D. Williams Colt 45 vibes. Like you know what I mean? Like you're like, wait, Colt 45, malt liquor? Yeah, yeah, it's good for you. Like Billy D. smile behind it. I mean, Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
It's Star Wars.
Dog was
But yeah, that's interesting because I didn't really actually perceive it that way. I went really left with it. I was thinking like in case of like you know the world system structure breaking down type situation, like maybe we have a civil war within the country, like there's what I mean, people are just going to arm themselves quickly over there, like or robbing things like that, like to I mean I thought about some like end of the world type ish, like that's how I went
for
with it.
sure, for
But
sure,
yeah,
and that makes
but
sense.
in the meantime though, like in the meantime, in between time, let's lock up a few the blacks. You know
We
what I'm
put some more
saying?
blacks in real quick and easy, real
Because I
quick
ain't
and
gonna lie,
easy.
the private industry has been slowing up a little bit because they're letting them out too fast now. Like so,
Exactly, man.
that's interesting. I didn't even see that. I didn't even see that at all. My mind didn't even go that direction. I thought it was actually damn
Sad, right?
right, right.
Shit.
Yeah, when your mind starts, because in my head, right, I would never think to go there, like and do that, right. You know what I mean? But then I'm thinking, like, you know what? I'm not these new generation people. Like, you know what I mean? They don't. What did my grandmother used to always say? They don't have the sense God would have gave a fool. Like, So like that's just sad because I know people think like, let's go over there and get one, just get your moms or something, or get your uncles, and they go there and use their own face. Like they do all negative. Oh man. Ah.
And last thing I'll say is, man, being out here in Vegas where there's a gun shop on every two corners, literally.
Yep.
Why aren't those machines in there then? Because if I want to ask somebody about some guns, but I just want to get some ammo, then that makes sense to me. It's in
Yep.
the gun store. Everybody
Ain't
here
gotta deal
knows
with them
what's
long
up.
lines.
Everybody knows what's up. Homeboy over here is trying to learn the difference between a Glock and a Colt. So it's going to be 15, 20 minutes till somebody can help me with some damn ammo. Let me just get this machine. Like, to me, that makes sense. But to have it in the grocery store next to the Snapple and the Cheetos and all that, like, I don't like that. I don't like that shit, man. And now we're back to the whole, like, self-checkout, machines versus people. Like, that's a whole different ball of wax, right? And again, I say that because we have stores here. Like 5 minutes from my house is a big store with a gun range in the back, and that's where maybe the machine should be, right?
That's funny
But
you
I'm
say
sure,
that too. Go ahead.
I'm sure those people. I'm sure I was gonna say. I'm just sure those people inside don't want those machines because they want to help people and talk and sell, right? So
Right.
that's
No, I thought no, I was gonna let you cook. That was dope. He was cooking.
yeah,
No, I
yeah.
was saying I thought it was funny because I live right by a gun and tackle shop or whatever too, and they have a range inside as well. Like, and I can't even go there and buy a Coca-Cola if I wanted to. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I stay far, far away. Like, but I just thought that was interesting because we have a lot of things, and I thought there'd be a machine in there, like, because in case they're busy, helping somebody in the back who's, I mean, maybe firing their weapon or practicing, whatever you want to call it. Like, oh yeah, bet, let's go ahead and get this. But also, like you said though, with the automated, with the self checkouts and things like this, things of this nature, it seems very, very interesting. Like, because all it takes is somebody to manipulate the system, like, or manipulate technology. Just like I think me and you had a conversation about the Tesla, about how people were just putting the little hands things so they could drive on there. They're sleeping. Okay, cool. Maybe somebody could figure out how to use an Oculus mask to mask your face to look like something this or like, you know what I mean? And who knows? Like,
fake ID.
yeah, exactly. Oh, hello. It's a very good fake ID. Like, like,
I mean, identity theft ain't new, right? So all I need to do is print out an ID of homeboy that I got all his info, put it in the car, swipe, get my ammo. Now Todd just bought a bunch of ammo. Todd don't know. Yeah, I just don't like it.
yeah, it's.
I
And
don't
I ain't
like
gonna
it.
lie, man, a lot of damn scamming is up too. That's crazy. Like,
I'm not an anti-gun person, but I don't like this.
right, right,
I want to make
exactly.
that clear. Like,
Yeah, facts.
I'm not an anti-gun person, but I don't like this. This
I'm I'm
is
a I'm a I'm an anti people shouldn't have it who shouldn't have it. That's where I'm at. I don't like that. I don't like people who are trying to have it who shouldn't have it. Like, I understand. Like, if you're trying to protect your, like, even I'm in support of people who may have felonies, but I feel like they should still be able to at least have a firearm in the home to protect themselves and their family. I'm very, very pro that. But it's a shame that they don't put it that way. It's or let it be that way. I think in some states are trying to bring that back, but in California, no.
yeah, kind of ironic. They put a little strap on your ankle and you can't leave your house, but they can't put no kind of device or technology on your gun to make sure it don't leave the house. Right?
Right?
I'll be like, hey, you're a felon. You're
Yeah.
a felon. You can have a gun at your house for self defense. There's a little
Yep.
tracking thing in your gun. If that shit leaves your lawn, you're done,
Mm,
son. Cool. I'm leaving it in my little box because I'm ready. If someone comes up in here, I'm ready. I don't want it.
right.
I don't need to take it to the store with me. I don't need to take it to the track wherever. But it's just interesting how we use technology specifically in certain ways, and a lot of it don't look like it's in our favor.
Mm.
And if you know what I mean by R, you know what I mean by R. Let's just say
Hello.
that.
Hello. If you know, you know.
Mm-hmm.